Hello, how are you? Um, Thought I'd do a tarot reading, see what you need to know. How have you been? As usual, take it as it resonates. Don't make it fit. If it doesn't fit, leave it for somebody else because it's something that's coming through for another person. Okay. All the usual, you have 100% free will and control, 100% control over your decisions. Do not give your power away to tarot. This is just for entertainment purposes. Yada, yada, yada. I'm going to start off with this pile of lovelies here. Let's see what we're having a watery theme today. I think it's because it's raining. Um, but this is what the card decks that they chose, and they're in charge. So, what messages do we have, team? Okay, let me go letting the guides, letting spirit guides take over. Okay, right. What are we feeling? What is the theme? What is the message for the collective? What do they need to know? What have they been going through that they need help with? Ooh, okay. The courageous peony. Okay. The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. So, some of you may be struggling with your courage in something at the moment. I know the feeling. Me too. Um, Selkie, come out of hiding, embrace who you really are. You see that? Okay. Your truth be known. Okay, we'll have that one. Okay. 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 So I've got water codes, ancient wisdom, the intelligence is within you. Water is consciousness, okay? Water is the consciousness of the planet. Um, it is a liquid crystal matrix and it lives inside of you. So the intelligence you need is in your waters. Why do you think they say, I can feel it in my waters? Okay. Ancient wisdom, okay. Everything you need is within you. Soul memories, lost land, soul memories and gifts. You have done this before. Okay. Tune into your water, tune into your consciousness. Okay. Everything you have, everything you need, soul memories, soul gifts, it's all inside you. Okay. What was that? I was going through earlier. There was something um yeah, having a few problems with a few nasties, a few trolls at the moment. Um and giving them hell. Sorry, I can see you wobbling and I shouldn't laugh that much when I'm bouncing against the table. Um yeah, and something came through about that. Soul memories, soul gifts. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. Soul memories and gifts are locked up in your water. That's it. That's it. According to the Rosicrucians, um, when we go through the veil of forgetfulness, you're um, you go through the veil of forgetting. So you get the draft of forgetfulness that makes you forget your previous lives. Because let's face it, we wouldn't learn anything. If we could remember everything we'd learnt before, we wouldn't be learning anything. So soul evolution wouldn't happen. But according to the Rosicrucians, you can take the draft of remembrance through meditational practices and deeper initiation practices. Because in your subtle bodies, so your bioenergy field, which is you, that's your consciousness, okay, all around here that extends out. That's part of you, that's part of your consciousness, it's your sphere of influence. That is your waters, okay? So when something comes across your waters, when you feel an energy of somebody, infringing upon you. That's you feeling it in your waters out here. It's your intuition. I'm gonna have to get somewhere different for this because it's wobbling like crazy. Sorry if it's wobbling, if it's annoying you. Okay. Um, yeah. So something is coming through where you guys need to tune in to your consciousness a bit more. I'm not saying that you need to go and meditate for 10 hours a day, okay? Because I don't do that either. Maybe I should, but I don't. Um, but inside of you, you're not paying attention to your gifts and who you are, and you need a bit more courage, okay? And I know what that's like. I'm kind of just starting out online, and I'm struggling with my courage too, okay? Um, embrace your truth. Your truth is a part of Source. It is a part of God. It is a part of light. It is a part of the universe. And your body is a part of Earth Mother, okay? Please, please, whatever your body shape is, it's a part of Earth Mother. It was given to you as a gift, okay? And it's beautiful. And you don't need to be ashamed of it, any of you, okay? Um, there's some ancient intelligence inside you that needs to come out. Ancient intelligence inside you that needs to come out, or may be coming out, okay? I'm going to try and put this up here without switching you off. um, there we go. I think some of you are isolated, maybe lacking physical connection, lacking community, lacking a tribe, and they want to tell you that you're not alone, okay? Even if you do not have physical people around you, you are not alone. You have a lot of family and friends around you, okay? And somebody needs to hear that. Somebody is feeling very, very isolated, very, very lonely, okay? And I think there's a reason for this. Hermit mode is there for a reason. Um, and it's generally there to teach you about you. It's generally there for you to have a relationship with yourself, for you to stand in your own truth, which basically multifaceted, coming out of hiding, ancient wisdom. This is about you unlocking your truth within inside you, good, bad, ugly, whatever. It is you, and you need to take possession of that, take control of it, embrace it. Okay, there's a message coming because there is a lot of knowledge. You've been through a lot of struggles to get to where you are, both in this lifetime and in other lifetimes, and you should not be ashamed of any of it. Knowledge is power. Okay, in the universe, what is exchanged are knowledge codes, like knowledge and wisdom and experience. The bigger the being, the more knowledge and experience that they have. Therefore, the more they are wanted in soul families on planets. It opens doors. Okay. So there is a real sense of embracing yourself and focusing on your truth, on your consciousness, feeling who you really are, feeling your consciousness. Take some time out. The water would probably be good, so go swimming, have a bath, have a shower, spend some time in water, soak your feet, put your feet in some hot water. Very grounding, very healing, very, very healing. You'd be surprised. In Chinese medicine, soaking your feet is extremely powerful. Um, they're telling me to keep going, and I'm waiting for them to tell me. um, we could be here a while. Um, yeah, there is a path coming out for you. Spend some time alone. There is a path coming out. Some of you, whoever I'm reading for, you have a path that is trying to come out. Okay, it's trying to make itself known. and it's trying to make itself known. Okay. What else does the collective need to know? What else does the collective need to know? Um, Hello. Hello. Oh, it's coming apparently. Oh, there we go. Okay, oh, we are off and running. Yeah, we have a new beginning. And I know I know people tend to groan when we get love readings, so this might not be a love reading because the lovers and the fool, new beginning in love. Okay. And choices, but the lovers is also a choice card. And we have, so this could go two ways, okay? You just might need to be a bit more courageous and be your real self in order to attract the right person in. I've forgotten the bottom. Yeah, Three of Wands, motivation, destiny, the old fortune, what you don't see coming, and judgment, self-reflection. Yeah. So what we've got on the bottom is judgment, self-reflection, destiny, the wheel of fortune, and the Three of Wands, motivation. Okay. This is, for some people, it's going to be a relationship. For others, it's going to be something you love, especially with this up here. This is going to be either, I was going to say, doing somebody you love, but possibly not the right way, turn of phrase here. So for some people, it's going to be a love relationship, a new beginning in love. For some people, it's going to be a new destined path, doing something you love, okay? Being more truthful, something that's more true to you. If you're having problems breaking free from something and going, I feel like I need to do that, but I just, everything is the way it is. I have this job, or I have this. There's people around me that don't like it. You need to tune into your truth. Okay, you've only got one life. No one else can live it for you. So you need to live your truth. And there's a new beginning here. It can also be, I mean, the lovers, it can also be, I mean, we've got cards of you're not alone, okay? You're feeling alone and isolated, but there are people coming in, um, people with genuine love and affection for you, or will have genuine love and affection for you, as long as you're living your truth. Um, as long as you're living your truth. Swap decks. What would you like me to swap to? The big purple ones. Big purple ones. Um, hey, what would you like the collective to know? Team. 17 decks. What do the collective need to know? They're counting. They're counting cards. Seeker of Hearts, that's apt. Guardian of Wands, Seven of Swords, and the Nine of Crystals. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is really good. We're off to a flying start. Um, Seven of Swords. Now, that's usually not a good card, okay? The Seven of Swords is a thief, somebody who steals all of the swords and runs out on the battle and leaves people with nothing. This is it's usually a really bad person. In this instance, in these cards, this is a thief of time. Okay. Um, the world awaits. The world awaits. The world is at your feet. The world is out there for you. And they're saying you're basically, because of your lack of courage in yourself, you're hiding away. Um, we have the seeker of hearts. There's a man seeking a heart. Okay, he's seeking his heart. There's somebody out there that has your heart and you have their heart, and they'd really like you to make the choice to choose their heart. Well, it's your heart because they have it. So, but the Nine of Pentacles is very good. That's working towards that's we're almost at wish fulfillment. And in these cards, I mean that's the night before Christmas. That's Christmas Eve, reading a story. That's really, cozy home vibes, presents, good food, good company. It's warm. But there's something that's stealing your time. Okay, you're procrastinating. You're, you know, staring at the window, looking at the pretty view instead of writing what you should be writing, doing what you should be doing. But somewhere out there in the world, there is someone that needs you. And it might be a friend, it could be a business colleague, it might be a lover, it could be a husband, it could be a wife, family member that you've lost touch with. Somebody out there needs your heart. It needs your soul codes. They need your wisdom. Okay. They need the knowledge wrapped up in your waters, in your consciousness. Okay. And you're not being seen and you need to be. What have we got on the bottom? Three of crystals, three of pentacles. So yeah, that's playtime. Okay. Have fun. That's what you don't see coming. Go for another oracle card. What would you like? Moon deck. Okay. It is really easy when life kicks you to hole up at home. And I know there's a lot of people out there that have done that. I'm coming out of that. I'm coming out of a hermit phase. And it's really good if you're in a hermit phase and you don't feel ready to come out, don't worry. Okay. It's there for a reason. If you are learning about yourself and having a relationship with yourself and learning about your truth, you're still on the right track. Okay. If you're procrastinating, you're not paying attention to yourself, you're watching crap on TV, streaming crappy movies and playing computer games, but you know in your heart of hearts that there's something you need to be doing. There's something you need to be doing. And this is your wake up call. Okay. Because there is something really good coming down the line. Really good. You've got the nine of pentacles, the nine of crystals, which is good material wealth. That's working towards material dreams. You have the lovers and a new beginning in love, or a new beginning doing something you love. You've got community starting to build with the three of pentacles, and someone out there needs your heart. Okay. What do you want me to know now? Oh, okay, what's that? Coming to life, education. Okay, coming to life and education. So for some of you, it might be that you need further training. You need to go back to college. There's lots of things online. The world, having the world card could mean that you can do an online course. There's lots of online courses. You can learn anything online nowadays. If you don't have the money to go back to college, there's loads of just research, whatever you like, whatever interests you, whatever really tickles your fancy. Go out and look at it. Go out and research it. There's loads of stuff you can. I mean, I've spent hours researching stuff that I really enjoy, and it does bring you back to life. Do something you love. Do something you really enjoy. Okay? Do something that really you could wax lyrical about and bore everybody stupid for hours because that's your thing and that's when you light up. That's when you light up. That's your thing. Don't be embarrassed by it. What else? What else does the collective need to know about this? What do we need? What questions can we ask about this? Okay, other than education, what other ways does the collective need to get out and about? What ways can the collective move forward with their gorgeous consciousness? How can they bring this information out of themselves and give it to the world? I... Oh, okay. Being mysterious. Magic stream. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay. Magic stream. And into the unknown. Okay. 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 I could go on for hours under there. I'm not going to because they're all relevant. Okay. So don't let your past hold you back. There is something in your past. There is something in your past that feels a bit like a dragon's lair. Okay. It's a bit scary. It knocks you for six and you've been holed up at home healing and saying screw you world basically, and it is a call to action. It's time to take action. Time to take action. Forgive yourself and forgive others. It's difficult. I always start with me because I struggle to forgive other people at times, but I find that if I can forgive me, I don't kind of need to forgive others because I've already done it, if you see what I mean. It radiates outwards. What you have inside of you radiates outwards. And if you start with yourself, whatever's happened, whatever you do or have done or have not done, it's okay because we're all here to learn. It's just a learning curve and it is tough, and I know. But forgiveness is key, okay? It's key to have forgiveness for yourself as well as for others. Because ultimately, none of us have done anything wrong because we're all here just learning. There's no judgment from higher levels because they understand that we are here to learn, to balance out, and we would not have free will if we did not have a choice. So, dark, light, neutral, good, bad, the ugly, it's all relevant. Okay, it's all relevant. Somebody needs to hear that. Okay, it's okay to be bad. It's okay to be good. It's okay to be dark, evil, light, lovely, fluffy, and everything in between. As long as it's your truth. Okay, as long as it's your truth. So, what they're saying is it may feel like everything is coming apart, that you've everything's falling down, that things just, the center doesn't seem to be holding. But what they want you to do is surrender to the divine. And that's the divine within you as much as the big boss, figure. Surrender to the divine, surrender to your light, to your truth, because that's where we started this reading. Come out of hiding, embrace who you really are, ancient wisdom, intelligence within you, soul memories and gifts, psychic abilities and acting on visions, destiny, things that you're good at. Surrender to you, okay? And the divine comes along for the ride. That's what source is. That's you are source. You're just a fragment of God. So surrender to that. Surrender to it. And go into the unknown. Okay? The unknown, the magic stream. Like that. Surrender to the magic stream, into the unknown, and let the current carry you. Whatever you want to do. You like photography, go and research photography. You like train spotting, go and research train spotting. It's all good. Whatever you like. And it harm none. Do what you will. As long as you have the right to free will. You have the right to do anything you like. You just don't have the right to force it on somebody else. That's, because at the end of the day, what they want to say is at the end of the day, life is a multicolored, multifaceted tapestry. And without the darkness, there would be no definition. You wouldn't have very much of a pattern without the darkness. But you wouldn't have a tapestry without the light either, the color. Okay? So it goes hand in hand. Whatever darkness you've been through is there to create definition in your life. And what they're saying is it's time to forgive. It's time to move on. It's time to take action. Even if you don't know where you're going, just surrender to something that takes you outside, that takes you out of yourself, that takes you away from what you have been in and into more of you, more of your truth. And it's scary. It's scary. I'm starting again as well, okay? It's really scary. But you're not alone. Yeah, Song of the Wild and the Wounded Healer. Okay? Sing a wild song. Sing your truth because it's unique. There is no other truth like yours. They didn't create two, they only created one, and that's you. Okay? There's a power and there's a power in you. God gave you this life for a reason. You incarnated for a reason. You're not surplus to requirements. You're the main event. I want to know if they need to say anything else. No, I think that's it. No, they want you to know you're not alone. Somebody out there really needs to hear that, and that there are friends and family out there coming in. Somebody needs you. Somebody needs you. You may not feel it, but somebody does need you. And until you get yourself out there in some way, shape, or form, they're not going to find you. And it could be a business partner, a friend, a family member, or somebody on the street that you just passed that, sitting on a bench crying their eyes out. But somebody out there is in need of you. You have something to give, and they're asking you to look deep inside and give it. Okay. I'm sending you so much love. And, any comments, I'll see you down below. All right. Take care. Be safe.